Well, in case it rains, just stand over me. Like dad hold the torch kind of thing.
Yeah. I've got the umbrella. As long as you've got a Subaru umbrella, I'm good to go.
A Subaru umbrella?
Yeah, like a factory one. What's going on here?
Oh yeah, I lost the bolt. Yeah. What's up guys? Hope you're all having a wicked day. Welcome back to the videos. Today we have a very special little video brought to you by Zach and ZacBaldy. So he's going to be my little apprentice for today.
I'm the spanner bitch.
The spanner bitch. You can hold the torch. If you guys don't know, we've been playing around with the BRZ ever so recently because I'm taking this thing to the track. So it's been a really fun car, but we've been daily driving it for ages now, and it's good fun. But there was a few things that needed to change before we took it out on track. We needed to get better tires. And then we just happened to have a little bit of a look on the Otaku website, and we found these right here. So
very shiny.
Very shiny. So Dad's never done a set of coilovers before. I've done heaps of them. So he doesn't reckon. What do you reckon? I reckon we can smash it out in an hour if we haven't set the heights yet though. So
dreaming.
What?
Absolutely dreaming.
Dreaming, rightio.
Absolutely.
I've done a set of suspension in this, but it definitely took over an hour, but I also screwed it up.
So there's no trick photography, it's now 419.
It's now 419.
419.
All right, well, oh God, you put, okay, all right. With filming, I reckon about an hour and a half. So plus we haven't set heights yet or anything. So before we get into it, the coils we're going to be using for today's video is going to be a set of DGRs. So these right here are absolutely beautiful. They are brand new, and you can actually get these from the Otaku website. So yeah, hit up your boy if you guys want a set of these. We can usually sort some people out. They make heaps of different coilovers for heaps of different makes and models. You name it, DGR probably makes a coilover set for it. Not only that, but they also make sets of like street, track, and then like pro versions and stuff like that with external reservoirs for the shock. So yeah, these are absolutely amazing. They're nice and affordable, and yeah, they make them for a lot of different cars. So I've actually had these on the 33 before, so putting them into the BRZ, it was a no-brainer as well. I was going to go the track version, but we just decided to go to the street version, and also we decided to option on the camber tops as well, so that way we can adjust the front camber, and then eventually we'll see how we go with putting the rear camber arms in, and we can adjust some camber there. But yeah, aside from that, Dad reckons we can't do this in an hour. I reckon we can. I reckon we'll time it when we actually start, and when the jack goes under the car. Yeah, fair enough. I also haven't set up any heights yet. So at the moment, due to shipping, they've come and they're absolutely bottomed out. So we got to adjust that. I'll set all the heights. I'm probably just going to wind them up about 2 centimeters or so. We're going to try and make this as low as legal. So I have my little legality stick right there. I think this is pretty much as low as it'll go at the moment, but we're going to do some stuff to try and fix that. The lowest part of the car at the moment is the exhaust, and so
we're going to take the exhaust off.
Yeah, we'll take the exhaust off. Yeah, yeah, we'll take the exhaust off and we'll have some fun. But no, yeah, as I said guys, if you guys do want to get a set of DGR coilovers, definitely check out the link down in the description. There's heaps of different makes and models. It's going to take you straight to the product page for Otaku Garage. And if you guys do want to grab anything, or we don't have what you want, just send us a message and usually we can get it all made up. So rightio, let's do it.
Do it.
Let's do it. Do you know where you're going from?
Yep.
Just go from the diff or something?
Yeah.
Oh,
yep.
Perfect.
So you can't lower it, otherwise the jack will never come out.
Yeah, pretty much. That's why we have blocks. Oh, you've never had to worry about low cars, have you?
No.
So, get this right. This is a low profile jack and it won't reach the diff on my RX-7 at all. Yeah, it's great. Alrighty, so while Dad's doing that, we're gonna...
working out here.
Yeah, you're just working out, you'll be fine. These are the rear coilovers right here, so I'll quickly just grab these out because I'm gonna grab some calipers out. Alrighty, so yeah, these are nice and easy. So pretty much it's just these come out. So those can stay in there. Okay. And then it's just, if you pull this back, okay, it's down there. Oh, cool. Nice and easy, but they have little plastic clips in them, so I'll grab them out in a second. That stays in there. So it's just those two there. Yeah, she's no old school screw and nut. This is all plastic.
Oh, yeah.
How'd you get that so easily? How'd you get that so easily?
Oh, I've wrecked a lot of cars.
So yeah, the DGRs also come with these, which are, I believe, either front or rear sway bar lowered links or something like that. So they're slightly not lengthened. How would you say that? They're slightly shortened. So that way we can put them in as well. So first what we're going to do, the preloads I'm pretty sure are all pretty set. I will double check that with the calipers as well, but what we'll do, because they're completely maxed out, I'm just going to wind them up 2 centimeters, so that way hopefully they don't sit like completely maxed out and low, then we can work on it from there. So I got some calipers down here, we'll quickly just measure those up, and then we can slap them in the car and see how she looks. Alrighty, so all the heights are very roughly set. We'll check it all once it's in the car because it's pretty easy to change all these while they're new. I'm just going to let them all loose and then we can put 2 wheel nuts on it, check the height, and then yeah, we can go from there. Once again, Zach not doing his own mechanical work. It's a running joke on my channel that I just get everyone else to do stuff. It's a girl, Dad. It's a girl. She's out. Look at this. I reckon, how long, I'm not jinxing it, but how long till you dislocate your shoulder again tonight?
Alright, it's all good.
Alright, I'm touching wood.
We're going to factor that time in as well.
We're factoring in an emergency hospital visit. Alright, so what we had in the car was originally a set of white line lowering springs. So these lowered at about 2.5 centimeters and they were great, they were nice and comfy. But we're going all out for track. So plus we also want the dampening adjustment and the camber adjustment as well on the front. So those are going out and these new ones are going in. So as soon as Dad's good with this side, well, what's a time check? We've pretty much got both sides out and it's been 15 minutes.
Both sides. I'm struggling with this one.
Yeah, right. We had to find tools though. The fronts are way easier, so.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's a bit tight.
Yeah.
Can you get that side?
I don't know.
Well, I got my side, just saying. That's not stripped, is it?
No, it's not going on there for some reason.
It looks a little bit how you're going from this side.
Yeah, I think it's been a bit damaged in the past.
Yeah, that wasn't me.
She's on.
Cool. Nailed it. How easy is that?
Another girl.
Another girl.
Another girl.
Jeez. Alrighty. So.
It swings.
So whoever wants to buy these, if you guys are into BRZs and 86s like me and my weird ways, feel free to come get them. So what I'll get you to do now is these bolts right here. And I'll feed them up through, and if you just want to chuck them on the top.
Can do.
Easy done. So this is going to be the fun bit. Oh, it's so easy. Beautiful. This is
coming down.
Yep. We'll see how she goes. My guessing is it's still going to be a little bit low, but we'll find out. Oh yeah.
We haven't tightened these up in the back here yet.
No, I haven't. No.
We can now though.
We can. Yes. So it's sitting a little bit high. We can always sort that out. Yeah. So we're stock height at the moment. But once everything sort of settles, it will come down a little bit, but still way too high.
Got to fill up with petrol. You're fine.
Yeah, yeah, I do actually. We are on E at the
Problem is
moment.
the petrol's worth more than the bloody...
And the coilovers. I know. It's ridiculous. Yeah, so we're looking a bit spicy at the back, I'll be honest. So we'll probably, I don't know where the jack point is at the front.
Just under the radiator.
Yeah, right. Under the sump, directly under it. Alrighty, so moving on to the fronts, we'll put these in so that way, you can sort of see how it's all gonna sit on the coilovers, and then we'll work out the height from there.
Out then.
You good now?
Yeah, just
perfect.
Just sprung out because of the alignment.
Sprung out because of the alignment.
I don't know the weight.
Oh.
I thought it was the alignment.
Cool. And then before you do that one there'll be a few brackets which you need to twist and take out. So these ones here, they twist and come out sideways, I'm pretty sure.
The wheel speed sensor?
Yep, something like that.
Yep.
And then I think there might be a little 10mm on the side which holds in the brake line. So these ones come out here.
Yep.
Something like that. And then there's is it a 10mm or is it a 12mm?
Yeah,
10mm?
10mm.
Alrighty. Dad, that's a 12mm. You're joking. Yeah. That's ridiculous. Can't believe I'd listen to that garbage. So yeah, these fronts are super simple. So pretty much all you have to do, 3 bolts at the top, then come down here, and we have these two wheel speed sensor clips right here. We have one 10mm, which is just over there, and that just holds in the brake line. And then the other thing we're going to be doing is also removing this one right here, because this is your sway bar link. And what that's going to do is this is going to shorten, if you guys could see, this rod is massive, and I'll show you guys when it's outside the car. But this is going to shorten it by probably like 5 or 6 centimeters. And this is going to help the sway bar just stay at a nicer level. So that way we're not, changing the geometry of the sway bar. I don't know if that's doing it. I don't know if I'm speaking absolute garbage or not, but either way, we'll take this out, take that out, we'll remove this, and then that way we can get the coilover out. And then yeah, 2 big bolts, those 2 clips, the 3 on top, this whole thing comes straight out, and then we can dial in some camber and find out exactly how high we need to go. So the sway bar link's got to come out as well.
Well, you said it was easier than the
Sorry, I did think it was easier. It's a lot harder, actually. How's that going for you?
It's like a big ratchet.
Yeah. Do you want a ratchet? I think that might be a little bit easier. There we go. Try that.
Life's too hard.
Yeah, it is. When you have all these electronical toys like you kids used to have.
Resort back to the real thing.
Resort back to manual labour. Are you tightening or loose? Oh, don't worry. I'll stop talking. Alrighty, so fingers crossed this 7-inch should come out nice and simply, but we'll find out in 2 seconds. Oh no, I'm pushing up on this side, aren't I? Oh, got it. I did the thing. We're good. We're good. Don't put your shoulder out.
We got it.
As long as those sensor lines are removed. Yeah, you got them.
Right.
So that bottom bolt comes out.
Yep.
If it wants to.
Yep.
Cool. Alrighty, now, just want to lift it up a second. Alright, all those nuts are gone. That should just drop out.
Yep. Oh, it's a boy.
Cool, oh that one's a boy. Alrighty.
Yeah, it's a boy.
Alright, interesting. Are you happy I'm never having kids? You're never going to be a granddad.
You got too many babies.
I know. We got too many dogs. We can't afford kids. Alrighty guys, so let's quickly have a look at the differences between these 2 fronts here. So, if you guys can see, there's a few little differences. Obviously, the suspension on this side is way smaller. Or the spring is way smaller. That's one thing if you guys are trying to run like wide wheels and stuff. Like, I know some people are running 9.5 and 10 inches all the way around. Sometimes it does hit on these springs right here, so going to a set of coilovers can definitely help. And the biggest thing we're going to be doing is obviously adding the height adjustment and everything else as well, but we're also adding camber tops as well. So this is going to allow us to adjust our front camber because it's not a McPherson. Yeah, we have a camber adjustment on the top here. So that's going to work out really well. As soon as the other side's out, we can chuck these in. Let's get a quick little time check. Hey, we got 15 minutes. 15 minutes till 5:30.
What's that?
What's that? We don't know. How are those bushings feeling? They're not feeling too flash on the other side. That's not too bad. That's tight. Other side's loosey-goosey.
Yeah.
Cool.
Only need to put one of the new ones on.
Yeah, right. Imagine that. That'd throw out the gross. So yeah, these are the longer ones. They're the shorter ones. So we're going to be replacing the little fittings there because my other side is shot, and this one here is obviously a lot longer. So these are going to just sort of help the sway bar sit in its nice level location. So awesome. Ooh. Cool. I'll have to come help you with your ute now. Very cool. Hang on, the top up yet here.
What's the other one?
What's that? Oh, turns out I need this and not that. I zigged when I should have zagged. Alrighty. Not yet.
Just about.
Alright. Whoops, sorry, it's going to start dropping out. Cool.
Good. It's another boy.
Another boy. Yeah, 2 girls, 2 boys.
Twin boys.
Yeah, right. When the other thing you have to do when you put it in is make sure that that is at a point where
Yeah, look at the top.
yeah, actually that goes in like that. Yeah. Yep. Alright, so there we go, there's one. So the one at the front or the one at the... Oh yeah, cool. So that goes like that. This will sit about there-ish. Yep. Alrighty. Alright, gotcha. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. Alrighty. And these sections right here, I'll give you one of these. I don't think they're a left and a right. But there's that. And this one here was the one that split. And I think that was the thing that was making the knocking noise because it's a little bit interesting in how you're going. So hopefully that was it. If not, we'll keep chasing what that knocking noise is. But for now, we'll put this back in. Alrighty, so there's 1. And this one here will sit up here and that will just attach there. So yeah, it's nice that DGR actually include these as well. Because a lot of coilover kits don't. And yeah, once again, that's just the DGR difference that you guys will expect. Cool. There's that for that little sway bar. Oh no, sorry, the thingy. So I said we'd have them in roughly at 5:30. Hey, look at that! It's 5:30. They're in. They're in. Yeah.
They are in. Yes,
they are
correct.
in. Yeah.
They are in.
Yep.
Yep.
Got it? Cool. Righty, well pretty much they're all done at the front. So now comes the fun part of having to jack it back up, pull it back down and adjust heights, and this isn't the fun bit. This took me a couple of hours with my FD, but also I changed the preload, so shouldn't take too long, but we'll see how we get. Alrighty, so the front's all done, wheels are all back on. I'm gonna leave the camber for now as long as it looks half decent. Just gonna leave it. Yes, I do. I do, yeah.
Wheel can go back on?
Yep, certainly can. Awesome. Jeez. Poor Anki's getting thrown around like they're worthless, Dad. No. Oh, sorry. It's not like I've ever painted on one of your cars before. The Cobra copped some water-based paint back when I was how old? 4, 5?
4, yeah, 3 or 4.
3 or 4 years old.
Painted the wheels.
Yep.
They needed it apparently.
They did need some paint. Well, luckily the blue looks nice on them. That wasn't me.
Some paint now and have paybacks on.
Yeah, you reckon so? There you go, there's that. I don't know, I just kind of MacGyvered that.
Do you want them all?
Just two. Just two for now. We'll work out heights. We'll roll it forward and back and... Cool.
Done.
Alrighty, jack her all the way up, get these out of the way. Yeah, you can already see how much positive camber it's got, but hopefully it pulls back in, so please don't be too high.
Get the jack out to good thing.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh no.
Is that a problem?
Yeah, slightly. Look how high we are. I don't know how much that's gonna settle.
Not much.
Not much? Oh no. Maybe we should have left them maxed out. Also, the camber didn't come in. We're still rocking some positive camber.
If you had a Land Cruiser, you'd be happy with that.
Yeah, exactly right. That lift looks sick. We've got to come down a fair bit, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. I don't know how much. We'll measure all it up and we'll work it out. All right, so now that we've seen the horrible four-wheel drive fitment that we've currently got going on, what we're going to do is Dad's going to back off those two big bolts, and because they had an elongated hole, they can sort of slide in and out. So at the moment the camber's currently set midway for the camber tops, and the bolts are all the way out and we have positive camber. So Dad's going to change those. Here, right? You go. You're all good.
Much noise while
No, you're all good. So yeah, Dad's going to change those two bolts, and then I'm going to go through and I'm going to check the preload. So before we, obviously, the car was really high, and I think even if we dropped it that 2 centimeters, it's still going to be pretty much really high off the ground. So kind of like what happened with the FD, I think the preload's going to be not set up from factory. So we'll go through, we'll set the preload. Pretty straightforward. I'll be able to show you guys what to do with that. All right, so I'm just going to set up the preload exactly like the RX-7. So what we're going to do, so you can see the spring right there is loose at the moment. We're going to wind up this bottom collar, one-handed, to basically fit snug with the top of that right there. So you guys can see that's pretty snug right there. What we're going to do, then grab the bottom locking collar. I'm going to sit that right there. So now, pretty much what I did was I was just getting the preload to basically match the width of this C-spanner right here. So pretty much I don't want to, I've locked it all together. All right, so what we'll do, we'll just slide this to the point where it's going to be as tight. Whoop, I don't want to touch that. Rightio. Get in there. All right, that probably looks about right. There you go. So you can see it's the thickness of a C-spanner right there. So then what we'll do, we'll jump in there. That's definitely not going to be anywhere near as tight as I was before. And fingers crossed, we then will just worry about the height from the actual coil itself. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll drop it down, see what the height is. I might even drop it a centimeter while I'm here anyway. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so we've dropped it about a centimeter or so. So yeah, now what I'll do is I'll wind the whole strut all into that, and then we can lower the height from that. That is fun. That's sliding on that. It's not gonna be fun. I will check it on both sides. Okay, so after a little bit of confusion and a little bit of reading the instructions like I probably should have done at the start, we've worked out how it all goes now. So this should be low, hopefully. We'll find out.
Jack stand out?
Yeah, certainly is, yeah. This should be a lot lower. Oh, yes. Much nicer. Could probably even go lower. No, I think I'll leave it at that for now. That's like how it was, I think, earlier today, wasn't it? Yeah.
We can rewind the video as well.
Yeah, exactly right. And we could also go lower as well. We can, but I will double check with my legality stick. And I think your camber's all good too now, Dad. It's actually looking really straight, which is nice.
Wind it up and I reckon that's, yeah,
It's good from your house?
Eh?
Good from your house?
It's about a degree.
Do you want, you reckon? You reckon? I can check. Where's my phone? I'm not doubting anyone. I'm not doubting anyone. All I reckon.
I've got 1.5 on this side and 1 on that side. You'll need to get
I tell you what, if you're legit, it's gonna be hilarious. All right, so if we measure it up, oh, hey, that's pretty good. You're on the money there. It's within tolerance. I got it checked last week.
I said 1.5 on this side.
1.5. All right, we're at negative a degree. No, we're zeroed. We're zeroed out.
No, I was going minus 1.5, so negative. But, no, you're at 0.
Yeah, it was pretty much the same on both sides. That's not bad.
They're going both at 0, now you can just adjust the tops.
Yeah, correct, yeah. Oh, thank you for doing that, Bolt. That's cool. Alrighty, so fronts will leave, you reckon, for now?
We're going to put some more stud wheel nuts on.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. It actually looks pretty good. I like it.
Ray Charles, we haven't seen.
Ray Charles.
Blind.
What? Is he blind? I don't even know who that is. Jeez. I don't know if that's a bad joke or Dad could get cancelled for that, but... Alright, cool. Do you want to do the back? How low do you reckon we need to do the back? 2 centimeters as well? Do you reckon just bottom out the back? Because the back did actually have that thing at the back that we couldn't lower it past a certain point.
Yeah, how far do you want to bring it down?
Well, we did the front 2 centimeters, so we'll do the rear 2 centimeters as well.
Yeah, you want to be sort of even, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go down.
Alright, cool.
20 millimeters.
Oh, that's right. I got to start using them now, don't I? So I reckon whatever happens to the back, we'll just match it with the front tomorrow. We'll see how it goes.
You want me to lower it down?
Yeah, go for it. I reckon we'll be top of tyre, which is kind of how I like it anyway.
Hey?
It'd be like just a little bit above the top of the tyre, maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. Yep. Oh, perfect. I love it. Look at it. Nice.
We'll call that perfect for now. Yes.
Yeah. I reckon.
I can drop it about 60 litres.
What's that?
Drop it about 60 litres.
60 litres. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Put a tank of
Yeah.
That's about 60 kilo, a touch less.
Yeah. And then I'll check this side as well. Yeah, nice. I like it. Hopefully, it shouldn't be legal. I mean, it shouldn't be illegal. Oh, I tell you what, we're about exactly the same. Oh, look at that. Look at that, Dad. That is how legal we are. That's about a tank of fuel. There we go.
Or one passenger.
One passenger, yeah. That's good. I like that.
Awesome.
That's cool. It just means, have you ever seen that thing where it's when you get pulled over by the cops and they tell you to stand beside your car and you can't just like lean up against your car, you're like, oh damn it, that sucks. You just pull it up a little bit. What do you reckon?
Love it.
You love it?
I've learned something.
Yeah. Well, there you go, guys. Probably not its final resting spot. I'll probably play around with the heights a little bit. It's pretty much exactly how it was before, I will admit. It's a nice height, definitely a nice drivable height, and it will be great for the track. The rears are pretty much almost maxed out, but we can play around with some of the stuff for the spring. They're all just like, they're all tight, and then to the, like kind of like how you set BCs up on the RX-7 I did. Kind of like tight, and then preloaded to the 3 to 5 mil, and then the rest of it. So as per the instructions. But yeah, this is all good. In the front, we definitely have a lot more to play with. In the rear, we could probably make a few little adjustments. But yeah, it's pretty much how it sits right now. It's exactly the same as it was before. But now we have coilovers. I kind of want to go test it out. Want to go for a quick little rip? Are you hungry? You're pretty happy with the shed, are you?
The shed looks okay.
The shed looks pretty good.
Yeah.
The RX-7, the BRZ, the Harley. So you got to tell us about the Harley. It's a fat boy.
Fat boy for a fat boy.
No, you're not fat. I love it.
Stuff.
And you brought it over from the States, which I love. So it's got the kilometers an hour speedo that you had to change over.
No, it's just miles an hour. Speedo, it's still miles an hour.
yeah. No, you changed it over to get it get it registered and stuff, didn't you? And then yeah, that's cool. I love it. I love the wheels. The wheels look great. Such a beautiful bike, isn't it? I like Harleys. I like the way that they're so just intricate and so much going on. There's so much detail in them.
They don't stop. They don't go around corners. They're heavy. They're comfortable.
Oh, that's funny.
How they sound cool.
I don't know about that. It depends. Alrighty guys, so it is the next day and we're taking the BRZ out for a quick little rip. We didn't get a chance to yesterday because it was 8 PM and we were getting pretty hungry. So yeah, the heights are really roughly set. There's no alignment in the car just yet, so we're gonna have to change all that over the next coming days. Dad's just doing some stuff. He's torquing up the wheels just to be safe, and we'll take the torque wrench with us just to make sure. But yeah, should be a good day. After all the efforts that Dad went through yesterday to help me, he does require some payment, and that payment is in form of pies.
Bakery pies.
Bakery pies. So we're gonna head up to Emerald. You guys all know it's my favorite place to go. And yeah, we'll go grab some pies for Dad. We'll fill him up, ready for today. And yeah, should be a nice little drive up through the mountains and allow us to let the suspension settle a little bit, and then I can work out some heights from there. So should be a good little rip around the mountains. Now we've got the tyres, the coilovers, everything else as well. It's looking nice and clean. We'll go grab some pies to fill it up with. I gotta get some fuel too. It's very low.
We all need fuel.
Yeah, we all.
Different fuel for different people.
Are you putting this back inside?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, may as well.
Rough area.
Rough area?
Rough area.
I don't live in a rough area. What are you talking about? We're close to rough areas. I'm glad I don't live in a rough
Someone
area.
might need to get back to their rough areas.
Alright, cool.
Are you going?
Yeah, we're going. So we're on Officer Road, of course, as usual. What do you reckon, Dad, so far?
Ride's a bit firmer.
Definitely a little bit firmer. We've got it set at full soft at the moment, but it's comfortable over those rolling bumps. It still feels nice and flowy, but big bumps like potholes in Pakenham, not so much fun, but yeah. Now we've got the coilovers anyway. We've got a full tank of fuel now too, so.
The concentration's amazing.
Feels good, doesn't it? Yeah.
Flowing corner followed by sharp right hairpin 2.
Whoa, that feels pretty good. Oh, these. Oh my god! That's mental! This compared to my other, my old tyres is night and day.
Dad's a touch concerned.
Yeah, okay. I love that commentary. What do you reckon of that?
No, that was very awesome, yeah.
I'm amazed.
Yeah.
That is, like, compared to the last time I went through at like 75% of that speed, it's like night and day. That's ridiculous. Sorry if I scared you. I know that. I know that right like the back of my hand, Dad.
I wasn't scared. I said I was concerned.
Concerned. I'm amazed how much grip that had.
That was awesome.
And we, I noticed the traction control light came on once, but it didn't even feel like it. Sort of just pulled me in the line a little bit, I think, when we went through a little bit of that water. But
are we in Victoria?
Yeah.
Oh, just roadworks, that's all. Nothing.
Just roadworks. Oh yeah, coming the whole way down here. How many roadworks did you hit on the way down?
Oh, everywhere.
Everywhere?
Oh, everywhere.
Yeah.
Actually, not as many in Victoria as Queensland.
Yeah.
But yeah, any day on the bike's a good day.
Yeah. I noticed the lean angle on this was pretty hectic. So I don't know if you guys know, but Sam at Ataku makes these little air fresheners, so you can go get an air freshener with my boss. It's great fun seeing him every day. Just reminds you to keep pushing, you know. But yeah, the goal is for the lean angle of this to be up like here, you know.
Do you want me to open the window? Would that help?
Let the breeze blow through. Oh, that's funny. No, that's cool. I'm stoked with that. If they feel great, probably won't see the full potential until I get it out on track. But that's given me so much confidence now that the tires and the wheels and the suspension that we've got, compared to what it was, is going to be much better and much nicer for the drive or for the track, I reckon. I'm not going to be going there and paying $400 just to slide about all day and almost crash. I'm actually going to be able to put in some decent times, hopefully, and enjoy it. That's cool. That's night and day. Hey, it's an 86, friend. Am I going to wave? Hey, no, she didn't wave back. It's alright, it's an 86 owner anyway. They don't do the Subi wave. The Subi wave's a real thing, hey?
Is that like a Trekkie type thing or something?
I don't know. I don't know. Luke reckons the Subi wave is a real thing, and I've had Subaru owners wave at me, but I've had 86 owners wave at me as well, and I don't know, more Subaru owners wave at you. It's just funny. Oh, there's alpacas. That's cool.
Nice part of the world.
It is, isn't it? Cheers for coming down and helping, Dad.
I drove all the way down just to put these coilovers in, now I've got to go back.
Oh, that's funny. That's very funny.